Fortnite, probably one of the fastest growing games of all time, but it's a battle royale, and what can 2K really learn from a game like that? It actually looks like 2K is going in the opposite direction to what Fortnite has, and it results in an angry, frustrated, and declining fan base every single year when the game comes out. Yo guys, what is good? It's your favorite Supreme Leader, Cameron. And before we get into the video, if you guys could smash that like and subscribe button, I would really appreciate it, as well as commenting down below which version of NBA 2K21 you're thinking of getting, if you want to get the Mamba edition or the standard edition, and what console, because I haven't made up my mind and I'm trying to get some advice from you guys to see which version I should buy. I'm also thinking about doing a 2K21 giveaway, so comment down below if you'd be interested in that. I'm not sure how I'd run it or anything, but I'm definitely interested in doing one. So let's get right into the video. Now, as you can see on the screen, this is some gameplay from my video. I unlocked the Kobe controller in NBA 2K20. I've actually just rewatched it. It's actually a pretty decent video, so go check that out. But that's not the point, okay? What I want you to look at right here is the chords, the environment, the colors, the saturation, and right now you know exactly where I'm going for my first point. Guys, look how boring, desaturated the parks look. Yo, hold up a second. I'm coming back and editing this video, and as you guys see, I just turned down the saturation. Look at this, okay? I'm gonna turn off the saturation. I'm gonna turn it back on to normal. I'm gonna turn off the saturation. I'm gonna put it back to normal. The court doesn't look different, okay? If I remove my face scan, look, I'm gonna zoom in, I'm gonna turn off the saturation, I'm gonna turn back on the saturation. Guys, you can barely tell the difference. That has to be guaranteed proof of how bad the colors are in 2K20. Now 2K has been getting better since 2K18, okay? 2K18, if you guys look at how dull these courts are, okay? This is the most dull, depressing game for so many reasons. It's actually not even funny. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've been starting to watch some 100 Thieves and stuff. I'm really starting to just enjoy listening to what competitive gaming and stuff is all about, okay? I think it's interesting, but consequently, I've ended up watching a bit of Fortnite gameplay, and you can't tell me that you can't watch this gameplay and low-key want to play Fortnite, even no matter how much bias you have against the game. Now, I haven't played Fortnite in so long, okay? I deleted the game ages ago, but the game just looks so inviting, okay? We don't even need to talk about how it's free, okay? It's like you can pay as much as you want if you want to play it, and you get all those benefits of looking cool or whatever, how balanced and fair the game is, the fact they get constant updates that keep the game fresh. We know 2K can't do anything like this. At the end of the day, it's a basketball game, so they pretty much have a fixed amount of people that would actually play the game, and most of those people are going to buy the game regardless if it's free or not. So the fact is that they're going to make more money by selling the same way they do, okay? They're not going to make more money if they do. They're giving out the game for free and then selling cosmetics, and they're just not going to make that much money that way. Also, because 2K has so many sponsors and affiliations and everything, they need approval for every update they do from the NBA, all that kind of stuff. So after the game is produced, it's very difficult for them to make actually big changes, especially with cosmetic items where they would need the approval of all these brands that allow them to put the brands in the game. But giving us something as simple, just something as simple as nice vibrant colors that are inviting to play, and even the cool cartoony style to this game, Fortnite, okay, it just makes the game look so inviting to play. Obviously the game is not realistic at all, but who cares, okay? If you want to turn down the saturation for your NBA game modes and stuff, but for a park, we just want some vibrant parks, and try and make the player builds look a little bit more cartoony, make everything just look slightly more cartoony, okay? Because it just does look clean, okay? No one can tell me that Fortnite aesthetic does not look clean. So now you've been looking at the vibrant colors of Fortnite, bro. When we go back to 2K18, I know this is the worst example, okay? When we go back to 2K18, look how insanely bad and dull it looks, okay? You can barely see anything. None of the colors stand out that much, except for maybe the red shirts and kind of my colorful Goku shirt. The colors just look dull, and I guess it's kind of cool for the start, but when you're expecting to play the game for a long period of time, the dull colors do get incredibly boring. Now, if we go 1 year back from 2K18, when everything was far better, okay? This is when 2K was at its Fortnite level, okay? 2K16 and 2K17. let's just not just look at the colors here, okay? Let's look at the dribble styles. Everything looks so glitchy, not realistic, and cartoony, and you can't tell me that this doesn't look infinitely better than what we have today. How does our dribble system and our parks degrade by this much? But even if we look at 2K16, again, the same player styles, they look more cartoony, okay? They don't look like they do right now. Our player builds, like the actual way our players look, they look terrible if I'm being honest. The 2K16 and 17 player builds just look so much better, and we know why this is, okay? As I explained in one of my previous videos, NBA 2K, okay, is limited by their graphics because their graphics have been maxed out since 2K14. Okay, the console limits them, so when they either need to have their player builds really good or their lighting good. Okay, they can't have everything good. This should be fixed in next gen. But still, guys, why look at the 2K16 gameplay? Just the drill moves, everything, the players, the colors, everything just looks so good. And there's a reason people look back in the 2K16 and 17 and be like, wow, these games were fun. Okay, I wish they could bring something back like this. And it's not just because, oh wow, I had so much fun in that game. When you're going back and looking at this gameplay, just look at it. Just look at the gameplay. It looks so much better, okay? Just everything about it. The parks are more vibrant, as I already said. Fortnite just took this to the absolute extreme with the cleanest, most vibrant, cartoon-like aesthetic, and there's a reason that it was the biggest game, okay? I don't think Call of Duty Warzone will last for as long as Fortnite has. Fortnite's still going, okay? It is declining, but it still has a giant fan base, okay? Far bigger than what 2K could probably ever imagine, obviously, because of the style of game. But guys, just look at the gameplay, okay? Bro, it actually makes me mad looking at our 2K20, like 2K18 to 2K20 gameplay, and then comparing it to something like Fortnite, which has been around for just as long, okay? I started playing Fortnite end of 2K17. So Fortnite's been around longer than 2K18 to 2K20. Guys, it's just ridiculous to me, okay? It doesn't make sense why 2K can't just turn up the sliders just to make the game more vibrant, okay? Obviously, I know it's a bit more difficult than that. They need to change all their color palettes and everything. But they had it right, okay? They had it right, 2K16, 2K17. It's just disappointing. And we made it very clear to them in 2K18, at the end of 2K18, that the parks were depressing, okay? It wasn't vibrant at all. In fact, it was dull. It was the opposite of vibrant, okay? The reason I feel like 2K is going in this route is because they're more worried about how the critics and everyone that don't play the game that much review their game, and they're looking for realism, okay? They're not playing the game for long periods of time. They're looking at it and be like, wow, this looks realistic. Let's give this a 8 out of 10 for graphics. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, okay? What we want as the actual people that play the game is for the game to be aesthetically pleasing throughout the year, and vibrant and welcoming, okay? That's really the thing. It just needs to be a welcoming game where people actually want to play it. So guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys agree with me. At the end of the day, 2K just needs just make it more cartoony like it used to be. Make everything more vibrant. If you guys agree with me, smash that like and subscribe button. If you guys could, bro, actually don't even bother tweeting this video at LD2K and Ronnie2K. It doesn't really matter. The game is probably made. They're not gonna listen to us anyway. If you guys listen to FaZe Banks' podcast, it's kind of like that, guys. When Call of Duty was at its peak, okay, Call of Duty didn't want to work with FaZe at all. But when it was declining and Ghost and everything, all of a sudden they wanted to work with them, okay? 2K is up right now. They don't care what anyone else thinks, okay? They are up the top. They have no reason to care what we think. They're just gonna keep doing their thing. But when their game finally starts to decline, hopefully they'll start listening to us, guys. When their games start to decline, that's when the best games are made, okay? When NBA Live was far better than 2K, they listened to their community. They gave us Park. They made Park as good as possible. Now they're just slowly ruining the game as NBA Live can't compete, so they know they don't really have to worry about anything because there's no competitors in the basketball game space. However, so this means they're just going to try to appeal to the critics, try to get their game rated as high as possible to try to bring other people in through the ratings, and that's just really not the way to build a great game like 2K16, 2K17 was, okay? 2K15 even. But either way, I said at the start of the video I wanted to do a 2K21 giveaway, so let me know how I should do it. Should I buy it for next gen for the people, or should I buy it for current gen? I'm really not sure how I should do the giveaway. Should I just give it to someone in the comments section? Should I set up like a little system where you have to like follow me on Twitter, you get a point, subscribe to the channel, you get a point, like, you know, those kind of giveaways when they do it through a website? Should I do something like that? How should I do the giveaway? Or should I just give it away to someone random in the comment section that give me their Twitter or something? Guys, I have no clue how I should do the giveaway, so let me know how I should do it in the comment section, because as I said, I do appreciate you guys, and I'm definitely willing to give away a copy of NBA 2K21, and I'm out. See ya.
Guys, till my lunch turn blue. Let's go. Smoke gelato, it gon' take me to the moon.